Thank you very much. First of all, I have to thank the Almighty for the gift of life, and I thank the players for the commitment and the show which they put. Although we lost, but they kept on fighting until the end of the game. We lost because of we lacked some character for blocking the shot into the goal, which always some games, early goals, they really disturb a lot the set, our set of the gameplay. So it really disturbed us a lot, ending the first half without a score. Then as we came back, they kept on, we forced them to see that they play, because playing would have given us something positive. But they kept on playing under pressure, and really it cost us to go out of the tournament.
Coach, the goal drought continues at the club. Forwards, chances are created, but the rate at which they are converted is really low. And as we all know, to win, you must score goals. So what is your comment on the strikers and even other players for not taking the chances that the team creates?
I think the problem we are facing is a lack of consistency in some games, because it's become a routine that whenever we play one game better, next game will be worse. We're starting to experience it. Last time we played well, today we've struggled. We need to find a solution for this situation, because we can't want to win trophies and we kept on playing like this. So we have to go back to the drawing board and really analyze well what we are missing.
Coach, coming into the game, you earlier told the press the target this season for the club is winning the double. Now that one is gone, should we say focus is now turned to the league?
Exactly, the opportunity is still there. We are second on the table. We need to put our hearts out to see that we play better and win, because this is the last chance we have. And the match is going to be very, very hard month for us. We have big games, so we need to concentrate a lot to see that we achieve points which will bring positiveness here to the table. So we need to concentrate a lot in March to see that we achieve what we want.
Coach, back to the game. At the moment of your substitution, bringing on Gift Ali for withdrawing Gift Ali for Heba. One would say you would have brought on Byekwaso, but he played 90 minutes. What's behind this substitution? Is it tactical or?
To me, the way I understand the game, that is what I should have done. I wanted to put more players who are more offensive in such minutes. You cannot withdraw a forward when you want to achieve something, because it's nearer to the goal, pushing a midfielder into that situation. You know, in football, you need to acclimatize where you're playing. You cannot just shift player who is not comfortable in that area and bring him to play that role. It is a bit hard for him. So I did it. I knew Brian could do it, Byekwaso, but I think it wasn't our day, because boys tried, and that's what God gave us in today's game.
Coach, with all the attention now focused on the league, which is probably the only remaining competition that you can win, but with the form of your strikers, doesn't that worry you at all? That probably, because you feel that the people that you're competing with, their forwards at least, if so doesn't bring goals, the other one brings goals. But to your team, there is still that drought of goals. How do you plan to address that before your next games?
Indeed, the situation is worrying, because once strikers don't put the ball in the net, there is that drought which is created. But we shall keep on doing practices which can bring goals and talk to them. Some of them are still new in KCC, so maybe the demands of the team stresses them so much, so they need to be given some time to acclimatize. It's not easy to come from lower teams. you come and perform immediately. Sometimes you need to make a lot of mistakes, then you acclimatize, then next year you can perform well.